Okay, welcome back to the tennis. Big day today. And it doesn't get any bigger than this clash because this is a rematch of the Australian Open final. And it's a top 10 clash to start the year, which has not happened very often this week. We haven't had, I think this might be the first top 10 clash of the year. We just had Mukova take out Raducanu in a pretty surprising result. I mean, we know how good Mukova can be, but she hasn't been playing that well lately. So her beating Raducanu is a huge win. And she also snaps Raducanu's winning streak as well, which is huge. But Sabalenka versus Keys. They played the Epic in Australia. They actually played in Indian Wells, which was the opposite of the Epic. It was an absolute beatdown from Sabalenka. So let's see how it goes, because Sabalenka's looked good this week. And Keys has struggled physically. In the last match, she got a medical timeout. She has a leg injury against Schneider. So advantage Sabalenka, you would say. Also 5-2 head-to-head in favor of Sabalenka, but you'd know that because I made a video about it. How are we, Chad? Are we ready? Are we ready to go? Also, Swiatek in 3 hours is taking on Australia, and Eala's playing doubles later as well. Sabalenka is the defending champion. Yes, she is. If Keys is on it, this has a lot of potential to be a contender match of the year. Yeah. I just don't know if Keys is going to be physically up to it. She's all wrapped up, which is not ideal. Busy day. Yeah, today has been a very busy day. But that's the start of the tournament, the start of the year. That's how it is. It's always very busy. By the way, chat, we got to 276K. So thank you for that. Appreciate everyone who's joined over the last week. And we haven't even got to the good shit yet. We're just starting. So get ready. The year's just begun. Mukova did look very good. Yeah. Yeah, she just played Raducanu so well. I watched the finals, like the rest of that final set. I mean, she was just playing smart, using that variety that she does so well. Mukova did look very good, impressive. Yeah. Postcards. We'll go through the postcards later. Remind me later. No worries, Dutchie. Schedule's not out yet anyway. I already know the schedule anyway. It's going to be Eala versus Wong is going to happen at like 2 o'clock local time. Yeah, 2 o'clock local time. If they play the doubles final tomorrow, then maybe it will be after that. And then Jovic versus Svitolina, if that's the match, will be a night match. If Sabalenka wins, she could go all the way now that Anisimova's out. Well, yeah. I mean, Sabalenka's the favorite. But Mukova can beat Sabalenka. So the next round's not going to be easy. Mukova-Sabalenka next round, that's not going to be easy. I don't know where to watch Sinner Alcaraz. I don't have any idea where they're being broadcast. So I can't watch it if I can't watch it. So, yeah. If you can tell me where to watch it, then I will watch it. But I don't know where it is. I've tried everything. I've looked everywhere. And it's nowhere. Does anyone know? Sabalenka versus Mukova semi-final is very interesting because Mukova is 3-1 Sabalenka head-to-head. Yeah. That is... Yeah, Mukova is so good. She's just... Her body lets her down. All right, so Keys won the toss and elected to serve. Let's see this here because there is a chance that Keys does not finish this match. With a Grand Slam across around the corner and a leg injury, I wonder whether or not Keys will play this entire match if she starts to lose. I saw somewhere it's in Australia. Can you give me some more specifics? Ice, that would be really appreciated. Where in Australia? Because they're playing in Korea, so I don't know why Australia would have it. By the way, Chad, apparently Alcaraz and Sinner are receiving $2 million each to play in this tournament, which is good for them. But it's probably not good for the sport. But yeah, Ice, if you could if you know where, if you've seen a name of where to watch it in Australia, then let me know. That'd be really helpful. Really, really helpful. All right, love 15. I'm going to go Sabalenka in straights. Like I said, I'm a little concerned that Keys is even going to finish this match, so we'll see. Let us see. As it's 15-0. As we return now from Sabalenka, that's a winner. 15-30. By the way, chat, anybody that was watching the Eala match decided to stick around, which if you are one of those people, thank you so much. My job, I am a tennis, what did I call myself last year? A professor. I'm a professor of tennis. I have an unofficial PhD in the sport. Self-appointed professor. And it is my job as a professor of this sport to educate. So if you are new to the sport because, someone like Eala is bringing people into this sport that have never watched tennis before, it's my job to educate you in the ways of the sport. There's no such thing as a dumb question either. You could be like, what's a Sabalenka? And I'll answer that question. But this is the best player on the planet right now, Sabalenka. So if you're a Eala fan, this is who you should be judging her against if you want to see if you think, you want Eala to be number one in the world, right? This is who she has to beat to be there, right? And also Keys is also top 10, but she's already played Keys. You probably already know who Keys is. So she's played Keys before. But Sabalenka is the number one. She's the one to beat right now. 30-40. Thanks, Gregs, for sticking around. Thank you. You must be new. 34. I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking around. Welcome to the channel for the second time ever. All right, backhand rally. Sabalenka slice into the forehand of Keys, and Keys puts it away. Also, these are two of the biggest hitters on the tour. These two, and Anisimova and Raducanu, are probably considered the biggest, and maybe Penko, the hardest hitters of the tour. So, again, Eala's going to have to deal with this power if she's going to try and get to the top. All right, we get to deuce. Oh, I just... magic. All right, a Sabalenka in the net. Advantage Keys. Advantage Keys. As we just a let from Keys. What's my opinion on Jovic? She's a great young player. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. We'll hopefully watch her this week. Well, we're going to watch her later today in the doubles. Sabalenka gets a return winner, and we get to deuce. We get to deuce. As Keys serves again. And it's an ace. All right, advantage. Advantage Keys. Jovic won the first 6-2. Nice. As Keys serves a fault. Second serve. As Keys hits a winner and wins the first game, 1-love. Can we been following the news of the fires? Looks pretty gnarly. I have. It is very sketchy. So I'm trying to. Need to. I've been keeping up to date because it's in my well, not in my backyard, but it's in my area. Did you notice when Keys went back to her old service motion? Yeah, I guess because her shoulder maybe isn't bothering her as much. Isn't that the reason why she changed service actions in the first place? Because of the shoulder, right? So maybe her shoulder's not feeling that bad. Why can't we see footage of the match? Because that's illegal and I can't show it. But you've been here long enough to know that. Are we going to watch Swiatek joint? At this stage, yes. Unless something changes, but yeah. Unless joint doesn't play. That's probably the only one. But we do watch Swiatek all the time. Poland, Australia seems fun. Yeah, I think the Hurkacz Demonor match is probably the more interesting, personally. I think Swiatek should be able to win her match. She should win her match, but it's the Hurkacz Demonor match is going to make the difference. That's going to be the big one. Swiatek should win comfortably. Yeah, I mean, I hope not. I hope she doesn't win comfortably. I hope joint. I hope joint. I hope joint wins, but. All right. I feel this year could be the year Draper wins a slam. I hope so. I mean, he's just got to be healthy, doesn't he? 30-15, by the way. Make that 40-15. Sabalenka. By the way, Jovic, yeah. Jovic won the first set and is 2-0 in the second. All right. And Sabalenka holds, and it's 1-0. 1-1. By the way, possible that we get Gauff versus Swiatek tomorrow night, which will be interesting. And really, really fun to start the year. This is like, this and that match are awesome. 30 love. $30 love. As Keys serves again. There's a bit of a slice now from Keys in the back of Sabalenka. That's a drop shot. Keys gets with the drop shot back, and it's too good. 40 love. As Keys holds, and it's 4-3. Sorry, it's 2-1. All right. Okay. Just 2-1. By the way, chat, I can randomly hear banging outside because it's so windy, which is making me a little nervous. But that's okay. I have alerts on my phone. It's fine. Everything's fine. Bingo. All right. Yeah, it's just the wind, like, it's just making noise. It's very windy here, which is why it's so dangerous. Such a dangerous day. But everything will be fine. Have I got a backup generator if my feed dies? Nope. So if it dies, it's done. Oh, thanks, Deb. Legend. See, Deb, this is why you're one of the favorites of the channel. Hey, Dutchy! Thank you for gifting memberships. Appreciate that. 15 love. A dangerous day? Yeah, because it's half the state's in catastrophic fire danger. And it's 45 degrees and 30-kilometer-hour winds and dry. That's why it's dangerous in Victoria. And there's bushfires already everywhere. So, again, that's why it's dangerous. We've got a backhand winner from Sabalenka, 30 love. But as far as I know, everybody I know is safe. So, no one I know is in danger. All right, 30 love. Sabalenka misses that one. 30-15. $30-15. Pardon me. And thank you, Dutchy, again for the one gifted. As Keys gets a great return. It's 30-all. Chance for Keys to break here. What a backhand return from Keys. Sabalenka says a fault. Second serve. By the way, is Alcaraz and Sinner are not playing today, are they? They're playing tomorrow. They're not playing today, are they? Tomorrow, okay. 30-40. All right. Just checking. Break point for Keys. No, is this... What the fuck am I reading? Anyways. 30-40 is Keys in the net. Oh, okay. It's a press conference. Okay. Okay. Got me worried here. I'm thinking we're gonna watch a Synchronized match in 2 hours. No. Advantage Sabalenka. Got me scared. Yeah. Because time zones are the worst. So I was thinking maybe people are saying it was on the 10th in another country, but that doesn't make any sense because I'm from the future. So how does that work? I'm like, shit, we got to ditch everything now. No Swiatek, no Eala, we're watching Synchronized. But no, it's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I figured it out. I figured it all out. Don't worry about it. Anyways, advantage Sabalenka. She holds with a good serve. 2-0. Just scared me. I was like, wait, whoa. We got 2 hours into what? It's fine. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Don't worry. Don't worry. And you bet your ass we're watching that one. If I can find it, we're watching it. Now, I think I'm trying to find it. Why would you ditch real matches for exhibitions? Bro. Is that a question? Anyways, backhand return to the backhand slice of Keys. Backhand out from Sabalenka. Keys is the 4-1 winner. And it's 15-love. Is that even a question? Why would we ditch real matches for an exo? Yeah, because Alcaraz and Sinner is just an exhibition. Doesn't matter. What? Nobody cares. Come on. That's the only match that does care. That's the only match that matters. On the men's side, that is the only match. The match. It is the match. It doesn't matter if it's an exhibition. Cam sold out. Oh, boo-hoo. Cry less. 30-love. So you're going to look at me and say you don't want to watch Sinner and versus Alcaraz. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You want to watch... Okay, yeah. You want to watch... Yeah. Okay, you want to watch Myshak versus Medvedev. You want to watch Collignon versus Nakashima. Okay, yeah. I call BS on that. You don't want to watch Synchronized. Okay. Bullshit. 30-15. Doesn't make you a cooler fan if you don't like not liking Synchronized doesn't make you cool. You're not a hipster. Tennis hipster. Also, don't blame me. I didn't pay them $2 million a piece to play an exhibition. I'd rather them play this week. It's not my fault. But I'm going to watch it because I want to watch it. By the way, no disrespect to any of the players I named. I was just naming names, all right? Is this called a joke? 40-30. We're just joking. But also, Brisbane has been boring this week overall, and it's because Sinner and Alcaraz is all that matters. Sinner and Alcaraz are not stupid that they are going to give away anything they have been working on for blah, blah, blah. So? Anyway, it's 40-30. So we shouldn't watch Sinner versus Alcaraz because they're not going to... Come on. Stop saying silly things. It doesn't matter if it's an exhibition or not. Sinner versus Alcaraz is the match. Now, if it was Sinner versus... Sinner versus Tommy Paul Or Alcaraz versus Casper Ruud. Look, probably not worth like ditching everything for. But Sincaraz... Huh? Come on. It's deuce, by the way. Come on. You've got to be crazy not to think that that is something to watch. It's the most important match. It might not mean anything, but it's still important. Advantage Keys. I'm calling the scores. It's okay. Advantage Keys to stay in front. By the way, Trishan, if you're here tomorrow to watch Sinner versus Alcaraz, I will call you out because you brought it up. Be prepared. If you're going to show up in that chat, be prepared. All right? Just... Today you're pretending like you don't care, and then you're going to be in tomorrow. You're going to sit in that chat, and you're going to be like, go, Sinner. Oh, welcome back. Come on now. Don't pretend like you don't care. But the real matches. Raducanu's not playing tomorrow, mate. We'll watch her next week. As we said about wide at the forehand of Sabalenka. Sabalenka gets it out, advantage. Don't worry, Raducanu's playing in Hobart. We'll watch her next week. I'm not a Sinner fan. Okay, well, Alcaraz then. It's a 50-50 guess. Advantage, Keys. Cooking while listening to Cam. I'm cooking the chat while I'm watching the match, so we're both cooking. All right, second serve, Keys. To stay in front. By the way, did we put the rule in no complaining about matches we watch? Is that a rule? I feel like that should be a rule. Backhand to backhand rally. Sabalenka cross court, the backhand of Keys on the stretch. Sabalenka with a slice. Keys gets it with a drop shot, but Sabalenka with a pass in the net. Okay, Keys holds. 3-2. 3-2. Yeah, we're going to start in Rule 7. We're going to start announcing Rule 7 if anybody start breaking Rule 7. Rule 7 might be the most broken rule in the entire chat history. Rule 7. Rule 7 gets broken every day. Why are we watching this? Why are we doing that? Rule 7. Rule number 7. We have to watch Medi, no excuse. Oh, don't worry, we will watch Medvedev. By the way, he's the only one seeded. Okay, so Linda, the reason why we were going to watch Medvedev Tiafoe, but everyone voted for Tsitsipas versus Fritz, so we watched that instead. So we were going to watch that, but he got outvoted. But also, like, the problem with Brisbane is that everybody lost. So, like, Fakina's gone, Paul's gone, Tien's gone, Lehechka's gone, Dimitrov's gone, Norrie's gone, Kyrgios lost, Humbert lost, somebody pulled out at the start, I can't remember who it was. It was Fonseca withdrew. So it's Medvedev and everybody else. Now, Korda and Medvedev semi, that's a good semi. But if it's on tomorrow night, we're watching Sinner Alcaraz, so sorry. Mickelson Medvedev's good too. Medvedev versus Nakashima final, Pirikar final, okay. But unfortunately, because everyone lost, and Sinner and Alcaraz are playing something else, it's very, like, yeah, Medvedev's, it's hard to watch Medi. Because there's so many more matches going on that are going on, right? I mean, on the women's side, the WTA is taking over, you know? But hopefully Medvedev is playing over the weekend and we can watch him at a time when it's not clashing with everything else. But I want to watch Medvedev as well because I think he's going to do well at the Australian Open. 15 love. I want to watch Medvedev too. 15 love. As we get a fault second serve. Also, next week's a weird week because it's full of exhibition and matches, and we're going to watch them. And real tournaments, I mean, there's a couple of real tournaments, but overall, the real tournaments are not really... Most of the big names are not playing next week in the real tournaments. On the women's side, a little bit, but on the men's side, the top 10 are not really playing next week. Shelton's playing, and I think that's about it. And then all the others are playing exhibition matches. So that is Keys. It's a backhand winner, 15-0. So yeah, next week's a weird one. I'm not mad. I mean, I don't mind doing like having a light week before a slam, but yeah, next week's a strange one. It's not as busy as usual. Yeah. 15-0. And Sabalenka serves again. Into the forehand of Keys. Return the back into Sabalenka. Keys with a backhand slice. Sabalenka forehand cross court. Keys gets it and hits it wide. And it's 30-15. Yeah, we were going to watch... Next week was going to be Djokovic week, but he's pulled out. There's so much tennis on this week. I needed multiple screens. Yeah, it's always a busy start to the year. We always start the year off with just so many matches at once. Yeah. $40-15. Hey, TJ, thank you for the 23 months. Sabalenka holds 3-0. Can you pronounce Myszak's name so well? Honest congrats. You are becoming quite fluent in Polish. You're giving me way too much credit. I butchered his name for about 2 years. And then when he got banned, I made an effort to make sure I got his name right. So I cannot take credit for that. For I reckon about 2 years, I would just fumble his name. And it's only been the last 6 months that I've actually been corrected. So now I know how to say it. I used to say Matrazak. I didn't even know how I would even start to pronounce his name. It starts with an M. But thank you. I try. To the guy who keeps saying 6-7 in the chat, this is the adults are here and we're all speaking. I'm watching the same match on the TV. I realize Cam is late on commentary. Well, don't give it away. All right. A volley from Keys was good, but Sabalenka's backhand pass and the volley was better. Now stop spamming 6-7, all right? We get it. It's funny, but it's also annoying. But that's why it's funny, right? Because it's annoying. Yeah, 6-7 for the kids. 15-0. Yeah, please stop spamming. By the way, I think that guy's been timed out like 20 times, so... Oh no, it's only 8. 2 more and you're out. 10, we're going to have a 10 timeout limit, I reckon, Deb. It's 10th strike, you're out. 15. That sounds ridiculous, but it's, you know. I'm Gen Z and I find it cringe. I get it. Shit's funny. Spamming is not funny, though. Being annoying is not funny. 15:30. Now, Deb, we'll take a case-by-case basis. It's on a case-by-case basis. But, yeah. Do you believe in the 6 and the 7? Bro, all I know is that 7, 8, 9. As it a 4 down the line. From Keys is a winner. 30-0. Bro, I've got no idea, right? As with a forehand down the line from Keys. Beautiful shot. 30-0. If you're a member and you break the rules, you get you're automatically out. Yeah, if the members break the rules, that's a different story. You don't get a there's no member immunity. There's no such thing as membership immunity. I'm sorry. You don't get immunity for being a member. especially when you've been gifted a membership. If you pay for membership, that's maybe, I mean, you should know the rules. But if you're being gifted a membership, you definitely don't get immunity. You got lucky. Backhand return into the back of the Keys. Keys in there. There's the break. Sabalenka. 4-3. 4-3. No, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to be that fucking guy. All right. Members are not protected. No, but I mean, look, we don't have rules because we want to enforce rules. We have them there so it makes it for a better chat experience. So yeah, just like respect your fellow chatter and don't be annoying. That's the motto. GMP won the second 6-4. Nice. All right. All right. Let me have a look at what's going on with Jovic. All right, Jovic is up 4-0 in the second. She won the first set. God, do I look like this all the time? Ugh. Scary. All right, Sabalenka, she has the break. 4-3 in this first set. Polish is in the top 10 most difficult language in the world, Cam. You are making tangible progress, and that's all that matters. Thank you. You're very kind. Look, I definitely fuck up a lot more names than I get right, but I do my best. I learn from I'm not too proud to say that I'm not perfect. If somebody says you're pronouncing that wrong, I'm happy to be corrected. I'm not too proud to be corrected. Unless I'm right, and then you can leave me alone. But yeah, if I'm messing up someone's name, especially the Czech, Polish, Chinese names, like those are the Russian. Like if I'm butchering one of their names, unlike the TV where you just scream at them and they never learn, you can scream at me and I'll listen. Don't scream at me, but you can tell me. You can be like, "Hey, Cam, that's not how you say it." And I'll change. I want to improve. I want to learn. Unlike, on the TV when they're saying the wrong thing and you're just like, it's Swiatek, it's not Swiatek, god damn it. It's Swiatek. Don't worry, Steve Wiseman learned eventually. He got there eventually, all right? It took him a couple of years, but he got there. Don't worry about it. He learned, all right? He learned from his mistake. It just took him a while. A lot of people screaming online. He didn't hear him, though, because he's not live. He didn't hear the audience. I said Swiatek at the start, too. Go watch the French Open 2020. I was saying Swiatek until the final, and then I'm like, ooh, fuck that up. But that's all right. We all make mistakes. Names are hard. Especially names from places that, we're not familiar with knowing those names. Dirty love. But we learn and we get better. I'm probably butchering a bunch of names already. Probably, I mean, Sabalenka? 30-15? I will refuse to say Alcaraz, though. You can't make me say that. I'm not saying Alcaraz. I refuse. It's Alcaraz. Leave me alone. I'm not saying Wrath. If you're Spanish, you say it that way. If you speak English, if you're an English-speaking person, you say Alcaraz. It just doesn't sound right. It's weird. If Alcaraz came to me and he said, you're fucking my name up, I'd change it. But I need a request from the king to do it. From the man himself, that's it. I'm not saying Alcaraz. I will say Ibiza, though, because I am cultured. As that goes in the net by Keys, it's 5-3. Just call him Carlos. True. Let's just call him him. I like that. Let's call him him. Or Kim. We can call him Kim. I don't know. We can call him Kim. We're just making up names at this point. All right, 5-3. As the return goes in the forehand of Keys. Forehand from Sabalenka. Into the forehand of Keys, but it goes wide. Love 15. The one they call him. Yeah, that's it. He is him. King Karaz, Goat Karaz, Bold Karaz. I think he has buzzed his hair. Buzz cut Karaz. I think he's done it again. I think his brother messed his hair up again. Hey, what's up, Joanna? How you doing? All right, backhand to backhand rally as that goes out by Keys. Love 30. Love 30. Do you agree that the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain? Sure. Love 30. I've only been to Spain once and I got burnt, so I can agree with that. It didn't rain when I was there. I got sunburnt. As the return goes in the forehand of Keys. Beautiful shot from Keys off the back foot. Love 15-30. 15-30. By the way, we have watched like Barcelona and has rained before. And Madrid as well. Madrid apparently has got terrible weather. So, I mean, the rain probably falls on the ground too. Also, not to be that guy, but you said the wrong plane. Isn't it supposed to be plane as in like aeroplane? Or is it plane as in like the ground? It's plane, right? It's the airplane. Right? It's the flying metal tube. 30-0. As Keys serves the fault, second serve. Second serve. As Keys, nothing. As Keys double faults. 30-40. Sabalenka to take the first set. I thought it was the ground. But that doesn't make sense. What? So the rain mainly falls on the ground? Of course it does. When does the rain not fall on the ground? Backhand to backhand rally. As that goes down the line from Keys. Slice from Sabalenka. Keys with a volley winner and we get to deuce. I thought it was mainly falls on the plane. But then that doesn't make sense either. Because what if you're in Spain and you're on a plane? It's one of those things that you know when you feel like you've just like been fucking something up your whole life? And then you realize, 57 years later that you maybe you were wrong. Anyways, advantage Keys. No, that can't be right. Advantage Keys. Just stay in this set. First set serve as a fault, second serve. So I'm wrong. I don't know how I'm going to go forward with this information. Double fault, by the way. Back to deuce. Because I always thought it was mainly falls on the plane. Because like when you're leaving your shitty wet water like country where it's like raining and shitty weather and you're going to Spain for the nice sunshine. That's what I thought it was. Is it not that? Are you 57? Nobody knows. Who knows? I could be. I don't even know. Anyways, good serve. Keys, advantage. Yeah, Kyrgios did not get a wild card. Google it. It's too much work. Somebody just tell me the answer. Advantage. I don't want to do research on language. Come on. Keys hits it wide and we're back to deuce. All right, let's focus. We got to lock in. We're getting a little distracted here. Somebody, who did that? Who do I blame? All right. Back to deuce. There's a default second serve. Mods, let's restart the chat in 3, 2, 1. Everybody restart the chat. Double fault. Advantage Sabalenka to get the first set. Restart the chat. All right. As Key serves again. An ace. Nice. 167 out wide, but it was the placement that was the spot. As it back in return from Sabalenka. What a return of a first serve. Ridiculous. Advantage Sabalenka. Chad, is Sabalenka the best player? Sorry, is she the favourite for the Australian Open? She's the best player, obviously. Is she the favourite, though? Because she's the only one that hasn't struggled. Like, she has to be the favourite, right? Like, who beats her right now? Nobody. Anyways, great return again. 6-3 first set. Because Anisimova lost. Andreeva nearly lost. Keys is in trouble right now. Swiatek had a near miss. Gauff lost already. Raducanu lost today. Pegula is hanging on, but she's still around. But she struggled today. Yeah, yesterday. Or the other day. Palini? Mukova? Actually, maybe Mukova might be the threat. The next match will be interesting if it is Mukova-Sabalenka. But, like, Sabalenka hasn't even blinked. Like, she looks so flawless. Like, she hasn't even been troubled. And, I mean, she hasn't played, you know, the top 10 until today, but she hasn't looked bothered. At all. Like, she's the only one out of the top players that has not made a mistake. By the way, chat, today is a day where you go out and you buy ice cream. And I will buy myself an ice cream in the form of a sundae. And that sundae will probably have Biscoff in it. That is my reward for suffering through this 40-degree day. By the way, I had a Nutella McFlurry the other day. Don't do it. It's not good. The Nutella gets all, like, hard. It's not good. Ice cream and Nutella, bad mix. Take it from me, all right? Bad mix. But Biscoff doesn't solidify when it goes into, like, cold weather. So definitely Biscoff, not Nutella in ice cream. You can take that one for free. You don't have to... Don't worry, you can thank me later. Trust me. Eat Nutella on like warm bread, right? On toast. Put it on toast. Don't put it in ice stuff, right? If you put it in ice cream, it's gonna just get all like clumpy and yucky. It's gonna be yucky. Just ew. Anyways, 6-3 first set. I had a Nutella sundae the other day and it was not good. Ah, 6-3. As the return goes into the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand now from Keys. As Sabalenka backhand cross court. Slice from Keys. Sabalenka volley. Winner. 15 love. Frozen yogurt. It's healthy. Nah, I've been healthy. I've been too healthy. I went for a run yesterday, so I'm getting a sundae today. That's how it works, right? You do something good, you reward yourself. Go for a run, eat chocolate. Like, that's the trade-off. That's what you do. That's how you trade with yourself. Exercise, eat. right? How much do I weigh? That is fucking rude. 30 love. How rude. How dare you? How dare you? 30 love. There's a bit of serve and volley from Sabalenka. Backhand pass from Keys is too good, though. 30-15. Sabalenka serves again. Serve again. Into the backhand of Keys. Return goes into the backhand of Sabalenka. Oh, Sabalenka in the net. 30-0. Why didn't I watch the Mirra match? That's a relevant question. I was going to, but it started a lot later than I expected. I had a lot of other things I had to get ready for next week, because next week's a busy week for Australian Open preparations. So yeah, I do wish I did watch it though. I wish we had streamed that, but I had a lot of things that I was trying to get done, because next week I won't be able to do any of them. Because once the Australian Open starts, I don't leave this room unless I go to sleep. So yeah. So I'm sorry we didn't watch that. I wanted to watch Anisimova too, but they happened at the same time. But yeah, I was preparing stuff for next week. Is slicing the net. Yeah, it's annoying because I thought the Andreeva match was supposed to start a lot later. A lot earlier. Sorry, it was supposed to start like 6 p.m., but it started at like 10 o'clock my time. So yeah, it just kind of got away from me. But I did watch bits of it. It looked like a banger. I think it's probably a good sign from Noskova more than anything, even though she got injured. But all right, and Sabalenka double faults. Advantage Keys. All right, advantage Keys. To get the break here in the second. As the backhand slice goes wide by Keys. Good serve, Sabalenka. We get the deuce. Noskova struggled in the clutch moments, but she's very talented. Yeah, I mean, she proved that, right, when she was #1 junior. And won. I think Noskova, we first watched Noskova in 2022 when she was 17. She played a doubles match against Venus and Serena. I think that was the first time I remember watching Noskova. Then she obviously beat Swiatek at the Australian Open, which that made everybody aware of her talent. But yeah, she was a junior #1. I think a junior Grand Slam champion as well. So anyone, I feel like on the women's side, if you're a junior Grand Slam champion, a lot of those players go on to become successful tennis players. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. All right. On the men's side, not so much. Like Alcaraz and Sinner didn't win junior Grand Slams. You know what I mean? Like it's a little different. Some players do. I mean, Zverev won the Australian Open Grand Slam, junior Grand Slam. I think Fritz won. Or was it Paul? Paul won a Grand Slam, junior Grand Slam. A few of them did, but it's not as common that junior Grand Slam champions go on to win men's titles. But they do go on to become successful sometimes. But on the women's side, it feels like lately there's been a lot of successful junior Grand Slam champions. Pardon me. There's a bit of smash from Sabalenka. Too good. Advantage Sabalenka. Advantage Sabalenka. Oh, Noskova won the Junior French Open. There you go. All right, advantage Sabalenka. And Sabalenka serves. Into the forehand of Keys. Return goes in the forehand of Sabalenka. Keys backhand. Into the backhand of Sabalenka, who hits it in the net. And we're back to deuce. Yeah, Roger won a Wimbledon. And he won the Wimbledon title, didn't he? But Novak and Rafa didn't. They didn't win any junior Grand Slams. Like I said, Alcaraz didn't. Sinner didn't. I don't think Medvedev did. Yeah. Over under, how many times Cam's going to be on national TV again? Plus minus 2. Okay. As with a serve now from Sabalenka's a fault. Second serve. We need a Roger Rafa match. We're going to get one this year. Roger's playing an exhibition in next week. And then we just got to get Rafa. They'll play one this year. I'm confident. Roger Rafa, exhibition this year. And it's probably going to be in the Middle East because they seem to be the ones that pay the most. They have the money to spend on those kind of things. So I reckon we're going to get one. Or even possible if Roger wants to have an exhibition at the Labour Cup with Rafa. That could happen too, right? There might be like an additional... As that goes in the net, by the way. Sabalenka broken. One love. Maybe there's like a fun exhibition set between Rafa and Roger at the Labour Cup because Roger's going to be there. Something like that. By the way, have the coaches been announced for the Labour Cup? Does anyone know? Do we know who's coaching? Is it the same? Is it Agassi again? All right. Love 15. As we just serve again from Keys. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. Back into Keys. The forehand of Sabalenka. Keys with the slice. Goes long. Love 30. Love 30. Wait, I got Uno cards. Love 30. Love 30. As Key serves again. There's a fault. Second serve. Yeah, Sampras isn't playing any exhibitions. He's not into tennis right now. Hopefully he comes back to tennis eventually. But unfortunately he is not. He is not playing tennis matches at the moment. Double fault from Keys. Love 40. All right, backhand return, the backhand of Keys. Sabalenka forehand is long. And it's 15-40. Unlucky. As Sabalenka return goes in the net. Chat, was this your card? Was this your card? Was this your card? Don't lie. 30-40. As we serve into the backhand, it is a fault from Keys. Second serve. Second serve. Yours was the club of Queen of Clubs. What? Impossible. Keys in the net. We're back on serve. 1-1. Now, I went to the thrift yesterday. Shock. I actually found a lot of Blu-rays. It was great. And I found these, right? I found these games. I've never played... I've seen this before, but I've never seen this. Uno. It's called Uno Blast. And, like, you put the cards in and then it, like, spits them at you. Same with this one. So I needed to buy the cards because they didn't come with cards. They were $3 each. I'm not a hoarder. So, ready? And then it shoots cards at you, apparently. I'm not a hoarder. It was $3. So I thought, hey, why not play Uno? How do I play Uno? I don't even know if this works. I'm a collector, exactly. Does it go like that? Oh, it goes like that. Okay. Ready? Cool. Anyways, that goes in the net by Keys. Cam is a hoarder. Get stuffed. I'm not a hoarder. You don't know me. You're a hoarder. Sorry that I like stuff. Kind of guy does like things. Jovic wins. Nice. So Svitolina Jovic could be a thing. Yeah, it works with regular cards. Oh, you mean like playing cards? Probably. 30-15. 30-15. As we get a backhand from Sabalenka, goes long. 30-all. This is the first time Sabalenka's looked out of sorts this week, even though she's still winning. It's the first time she kind of just, well, the last couple of games, hasn't been super sharp. Sabalenka serves another fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Sabalenka. And Sabalenka hits a winner. 40-30. And she said, let's go after that one. She needed that. All right, 40-30. Keys has her leg strapped up, but I wouldn't say that's why she's losing. As we're backing for Keys in the volley of Sabalenka. Good shot. Keys gets it with a pass, though, and that's better. And we get to deuce. Great shot from Keys. You can put them next to your dolls. Deb, you can't stop encouraging them. Because if you say that, then everybody else is going to think it's okay. And that's not fair. I can't have this. I can't have the people thinking that thrifting is a bad thing. I spent $6 on these games. Small investment for hours of fun. All right, that goes in there by Keys. And it's advantage Sabalenka. Advantage Sabalenka. Santa bought me an Anisimova doll. Cool. Keys hits a winner back to deuce. You mean one of those Funko Pops, right? That's what you're saying. I tell you what, Funko was smart to get her as one of the players. Because out of all of them, she was probably the most random 12 months ago. But now you're like, holy shit, yeah. They got it right with Anisimova. Good spot from Funko to put her on the list of players. Because she's... I mean, now Kyrgios is the one that's, I think, the lowest ranked out of the bunch. GMP out. I have a Rafa Funko. Those ones are really hard to find. Those ones are expensive. All right, backhand to backhand rally. As Keys again, the back to Sabalenka. Backhand to Keys. Again to the slice of Sabalenka. Keys comes in. Puts away the smash. And it's advantage Keys. Advantage Keys. No way there's an Anisimova Funko Pop. Yeah. It's right there. Can't you see her hat? It's behind the mug. No, sorry, that's Sharapova. She's behind the... That one. No. No, it is that one, because that's Sharapova there. That one. All right, advantage Keys. As we just serve it to the forehand Keys, return goes out, so we get to deuce. Back to deuce. As the return goes short in the forehand Sabalenka. Forehand now from Keys just goes long. And it's advantage Sabalenka. Advantage Sabalenka. Sabalenka serves the back of the Keys. Keys is out. 2-1 Sabalenka. In the second. All right. Cool. All right. What is deuce really? It's 40 all. Thank you, Cam. In November, I had my first name in front of the messages I wrote, and now my nickname appears. Can I do something to switch it back? Nope. Sorry. It's not. If I could switch them to channel names, I would, but YouTube have changed them to usernames. So the only way you can change it is if you change your username. I don't like it either. Daniel, I don't like it either, but YouTube made the change and now I can't change it back. But if I can figure out how to change it back, I will do it. If I could flick a switch and it says channel names instead of usernames, I would do it in a second because it's very hard to read the chat, especially when people come in and their username's different from their channel name, right? And it's very confusing. But yeah, there's no way I can do it on my end. I'm looking now if I can... no, nothing. Nothing. But the best thing you can do is change your username to your channel name as best you can. Yeah. Everyone's names got changed, yeah. They got changed, they went back, and now they've been changed again. It's just a YouTube thing. All right, 2-1 Sabalenka in the second. So I'm going to try something now. That was terrifying. Shot me. I hit myself in the head with a... Okay. All right, shut up. That's enough. That's enough. That's fun, I guess. It's scary. All right, 15:30. All right, 15:30. As Keys serves again. As the return goes nowhere because it was an ace. All right. All right, 30-0. Sabalenka forehand cross-court winner. And it's 30-40. Breakpoint Sabalenka to take the break in this second set. $30-40. $30-40. Oh, it hurt my ears. As a return from Sabalenka's a winner. Too good. All right, Sabalenka breaks. Sabalenka gets the break. All right, she got set in a break. All right, back to Sabalenka, 3-1 in the second. Sabalenka serves too strong. 15 love. As the return goes back to Sabalenka. Sabalenka in the net. 15-0. 1 second chat. All right, 15-0. As we get a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Keys. Return goes forehand to Sabalenka. Keys. Forehand winner. And it's 15-30. A chance to get back on serve straight away. 15:30. Hey, Nurse Jackie, thank you for the 19 months. 15:30. Serve out wide the back in the Keys. Back in it from Sabalenka. Here's a winner. 30-all. She serves again, Sabalenka. By the way, who's playing after this? Is it Andreeva next or not? Who's playing after this? Pegula. All right. 30-40, break point here for Keys to get back on serve. And then, all right. (30-40) Keys with the break point. Again, Sabalenka has, up until this set, has been playing great. And now she's in a battle. 30-40. Serving to the back end of Keys. Forehand from Sabalenka. Keys gets on the stretch and hits a winner down the line. Beautiful shot by Keys. And Keys breaks back in the second. All right. Now we're not going to watch Pegula because we've got Swiatek coming up soon. So yeah. And then Eala's doubles match, which a lot of people want to watch that, so we'll tune into that as well. And then, yeah. I mean, Hurkacz Demonor is also on tonight. We'll see if we watch that. But yeah, there's just a lot going on at the moment. Bublik's playing today, apparently. I think Musetti's coming on soon as well. So there's a lot of things going on. All right, back on serve. 3-2. Now, Andreeva Kostruk also happening a little bit later. Yeah, Wong versus Musetti's coming up soon. Yeah. Interesting. I was having a look. Thanks for sending me that, Gene. So, Townsend, Bolter, Bronzetti, Fruhvirtova are all seeded in the qualifiers of the ladies' draw. Andreescu playing? I don't know if Andreescu's playing or not. Love 30, by the way. Sabalenka in trouble. Keys in trouble again on serve. All right, 15-30. As a backhand return now to the backhand of Keys. Keys hits a winner, and it's 30-all. Winner of this plays Mukova, by the way. All right, 30-all. As we return now to the forehand of Keys. Volley now goes into the forehand of Sabalenka. Volley from Keys in the net. It's 30-40. Sabalenka with another breakpoint chance. 30-40. All right, 30-40. As Keys serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. Return the backhand of Keys. Keys hits it long for 2. Sabalenka breaks again. All right. Ah, 4-2. Sabalenka serves again. As you get the forehand out of the forehand of Keys. Forehand from Sabalenka. Again to the forehand of Keys. Sabalenka back in the net. Love 15. Love 15. Sabalenka serves an ace. Nice. Off the line. 15-all. All. Sabalenka serves another ace. 30-15. It was only a 145 out wide, but it was effective. 30-15. As we have a fault second serve. As we just serve out wide the backhand of Keys. Backhand of Sabalenka to the backhand of Keys. And Sabalenka with a forehand. Goes wide. 30-all. Ugly set, this one. A lot of breaks. Andreescu's not in Australia. She's playing a Futures event instead. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see her anything about her being here. As we're forehand now from Sabalenka to the forehand of Keys. Volley from Sabalenka is good, and Keys missed the pass on the backhand. And that's 40-30. Bad miss by Keys. There was a chance there to take get another break point. 40-30. Sabalenka serves again. As the backhand return goes back into Sabalenka, and she hits a cross-court winner, 5-2 Sabalenka. She leads the second. She's one game away from playing Mukova in the semi-finals tomorrow. All right. What's Eala's chance against Wong? Look, I think Eala has a chance against Wong for sure. If it's windy like it has been the last couple of days, I would say advantage Eala. If it's not windy, Eala's going to have to play like she did against Vekic. Because Wong's going to bring a lot of the firepower that Vekic was bringing. All right, Sabalenka leads in this second set. Crafty sometimes as well, yeah. Yeah, Wong is a tricky opponent for sure. And she's riding high because she did beat Swiatek in the off-season. I know it was an exhibition, but she still won, so she'll take confidence from that at least, you know. And she's been playing pretty well this week. So yeah, tricky opponent. Sad showing for Keys. Well, I'm glad you showed up for this match because I don't know if you were there for the Eala match. Probably not. But I'm glad that people that are complaining about me watching Eala are actually showing up to the other matches now. Yay! Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up to the matches that you want to watch. Yay! Right, just in time. It's about to end, maybe. Anyways, forehand goes into the backhand of Sabalenka. Smash from Keys is good. Too good. 15-love. All right, 15-love. $15-love. I'm Filipino and I stayed. Thank you. Well, you are a legend. As we just serve again from Keys. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. Backing it from Keys. Into the net. 15-0. Skillful Wong versus the Eala Superpowers. That's going to be fun. We'll watch that tomorrow. And like I said, I think it's probably going to be in the afternoon in Auckland. Because the second semi-final will be the players that are still playing right now. So, yeah. We will... we'll watch that tomorrow. I'm not sure when the Brisbane semis are, but we'll probably watch Mukova versus Sabalenka if that happens. Andreeva versus Pegula will be fun too. So there could be two bangers over in Brisbane as well. Sabalenka misses the return, 30-15. $30-15. As Key serves again. As we just serve again. Into the forehand of Sabalenka, who hits another return winner. Too good, 30-0. 30-all. As Keys serves in the forehand of Sabalenka. Good return. Keys goes down the line, but it's wide. Match point, Sabalenka. 30-40. to take her spot in the semis without dropping a set. She's out of all the players that are contenders at the Australian Open, Sabalenka is playing the best. She is the best right now. She's number one in the world. As Keys hits a good serve, it's deuce. We get to deuce. As we return now to the forehand of Keys, forehand of Sabalenka. Into the backhand of Keys. As Sabalenka backhand again. Keys, forehand inside out winner. Nice. Advantage Keys. Obviously the favorite. Yeah. But, like, I mean, there's the favorite, and then there's also who's playing well. And she's also playing the best, right? Like, it's... Yeah. Like, she's definitely the favorite, but she's also playing better than everybody else and deserves to be favorite. Advantage Keys. 1 hour later. We'll see what happens. Advantage Keys. As the return goes to the net, and Sabalenka's going to have to serve for the match. 5-3. All right. Members only mode just because we're at the end of the match. All right. Sabalenka serving for the win. To play Mukova, who she has a losing record against in the semifinals. (5-3). Sabalenka serves a fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Keys. Return the backhand of Sabalenka. Sliced. To the backhand slice of Keys. Drop shot's good. Keys. Sabalenka with a slice. Passing shot winner, though. And it's 15 love. Sabalenka serves again. Hasn't beaten Mukova since 2019. Ooh. All right, 15 love. As we get a backhand return to the forehand of Sabalenka. Backhand out from Keys. Sliced. Goes long. 30 love. Love. Serve again. Into the backhand of Keys. Keys in there. 40 love. Sabalenka to get it done in straightforward fashion. 40 love. Sabalenka. To keep her good record against Keys. As the backhand return goes long, and Sabalenka's going to play Mukova tomorrow. Easy again for Sabalenka. Looks flawless to start this season. Hasn't dropped a set. That second set was sloppy, though, but she still won at 6-3, so in the end, I don't think it really matters. But she gets it done in straight sets against Keys. Now, Keys, we don't know how sore the leg was. It was wrapped. But I don't think it would have mattered. I think Sabalenka is just too strong. But good work from Keys. She finished the match. I was a little worried that coming out with an injury that she might not even play the whole thing. So luckily I was wrong. But yeah, we'll do postcards later. At the end of the day. later. Thank you, though, Deb. Yeah, remind me in the doubles to do the postcards. We'll do the postcards then. By the way, Pegula and Samsonova are about to start as well. So what's now? What's next? We've got. Thanks, Deb. So Swiatek and Joint are playing in an hour. So we've got a little bit of time between then and now. A little bit of time. And then we've got Eala's doubles matches happening after the Svitolina Cartel match, which is just about to begin. Do a game stream? Yeah, I'll do a gaming stream for the first time ever. Right now. Yeah, let's just do a gaming stream. Chat, do you want to play Mario? Mukova can beat Sabalenka. She has done it before. I agree. I think it's a very tough match. No, we're not going to cover Svitolina because we've got other matches to watch. There's more things to do. Is there that many postcards? There's about 5. Yeah. Possibly another Sabalenka Pegula final. That'd be fun. I think the best matchup is going to be Pegula Andreeva in the semis. That'd be fun. Winner plays Sabalenka or Mukova. I think that's a good combination. That would be probably the best situation. At least that's what I want to see. So Jovic Svitolina could be tomorrow too. There's so many matches tomorrow. God, I hope they spread them out so that we don't have to worry. Gauff Swiatek could be tomorrow. I mean, there's so much going on. What is it? Bencic Mertens? Okay. Bergs versus Wawrinka. But yeah, the USA-Poland matches, if that happens, Australia could win, though. Poland, it's not going to be easy. You got an Italian uncle named Mario? True story? Wow. What are the odds? That's crazy. Koshuk's going to win Brisbane? Maybe. All right. So we've got about an hour and a half until we got the next match. So there's some time between now and then. Svitolina can save WTA again. Andreeva Samsonova. Why you spoiled the results, Cam? Nice haircut. I have no idea what you just said. You said like 4 different things and none of it made sense. So thanks for the compliment, I guess. What were you trying to say? Thanks for the good season already. Yeah, it's been a great start to the year. We're almost 1 week in. Oh, we are 1 week today. 1 week down. Jeez, that went quick. Kind of. Looks like only Sabalenka's ready. Yeah, a lot of other players have had issues. Keys is not making it to the second round of the AO. I hope you're wrong. I hope she makes the quarters. By the way, chat, I've got a question for the people that stayed around. Should we do this year, instead of predictions for the slams, should we do a bracket instead? I know I don't like doing brackets, but I don't know. People ask all the time. Do I do a bracket instead of the predictions? I mean, they're all the same, right? No matter what, you get a chance to tell me that I'm wrong. So, I mean, you all win. I'm not doing both, by the way. Nobody say both, because I'm not doing both. I already have enough to do next week. I can't do predictions and a bracket and everything else. Match-by-match predictions. Nope, that's not going to happen. I'm doing like a bracket. We used to do brackets back in the early days, like 2019, but I didn't like doing them because they just kind of got a little boring. But you want me to do a bracket? A lot of people saying yes. Brackets are your predictions all in one, technically. Yeah, the difference with the predictions is that they're not just like, they're a little bit different to the, like, just picking the same. I mean, brackets, I do quarterfinals, semifinals, don't I? But, I mean, predictions. I don't know. Unless you did not see how good Kostruck was against Sabalenka and Samova. What? Stay with predictions. I don't know. We might do a bracket and then we'll see. If we do a bracket and nobody cares, then we'll go back to predictions in the next one. We'll bring back the predictions. It'll be on the second channel, so if you want to see it, you got to subscribe to the second channel. It'll be over there. If you want to do fantasy tennis, you can join. Oh shit! I got to do that. Where is it? You can make a team on Fantasy Tennis League. That's what I'm using at the moment. FanSlam, I don't know what's going on. FanSlam kind of stopped working. So I'm not sure what happened there. I am unable to comment. I don't know what's going on. It just sort of it sort of like it broke, unfortunately. Actually, that's what we might do. I might do now. All right, Sinner. Who do I want in my team? Who do I want? Who do I want? I don't know if you can. I don't think it's free though. Fantasy Tennis League is not free. Brackets are better because you can actually go round by round. All right, and we can. I guess we can keep up to date with it every day. Actually, you know what? No, I want. Give me some player names to put in my team. Give me some help. All right, I know what to do. He's going to my team. He's going to my team. She's going in my team. Too expensive. Not going to get her. Sabalenka, Sinner have to be there. Yeah, they're in there. Hubie, yeah. Hubie is kind of a no-brainer. At least to start the year. Bencic? Maybe. Anyways, I gotta figure this out offline. But we'll be back. Svitolina just started. We've got Swiatek joint coming up in an hour. We've got Eala playing doubles in a little bit as well. So we've got plenty to do. And then Hurkacz is taking on Demonor. So we might even watch that to finish the night. But yeah. But I'll send you over to the next one. By the way, it's starting to get really hot in my house, and it's not the aircon's on, so I got to figure that out. That's concerning. But I'll send you over to the Swiatek match. That's going to kick off soon. When is that kicking off? In about an hour and a bit. But Sabalenka wins. She is solid again. Not dropping a set so far this week. She plays Mukova tomorrow. We will probably watch her play Mukova, but it just depends on the schedules when they come out. Hopefully in the next couple of hours. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Sabalenka wins, beats Keys.